everyone. Thank you so much for joining my channel. This is Rocky, and today is Fable Friday, one of my favorite days. So I get to tell you, sort of closing the loop on some of the things that I've talked to you about before in the past and just haven't been able to work it into the conversation in other videos. So today I want to talk to you about a few things. Let me see, I got my little list. Got my list of things that I want to talk about. The very first thing I want to talk about is, you know, basically how wonderful having a tailor is. I've hauled a few things in the past that you've seen me try on here that didn't quite fit perfectly. And, you know, I didn't in the past used to always go to a tailor, but if I can, how great it is, especially if you just have some kind of quirkiness about how your body is structured. Like me, I have a short torso. I'm a petite person in general, just a small person. And so I just have all these quirky things, hips, butt, all the things all going on at once. And not everything off of the rack fits the way I would like it to. So what's been a blessing is that Nordstrom gives free tailoring if you're a part of their Nordy Club. They give you a certain amount every year, and so whether you buy it from Nordstrom or not, they'll tailor it, and that's what I've been doing. So you've seen me haul, well, sort of pseudo haul these BCBG Max Azria pants, these sort of wide leg creamed high waisted pants. That's super wide, isn't it? So yeah, and when I bought them, they were too long. So then I got them tailored so that they would fit me just so and cost me nothing. But now they, you know, they are more appropriate for my body shape. The other things that I got tailored were, you guys recently saw me haul these Nanette Lepore pants. I had to get the waist taken in and the butt was puckering, so I had to get some of this fabric removed here as well. So hopefully this fits me a bit better. I absolutely love these pants on. They are like jogger, sort of, what do you call these? Trouser jogger kind of pants. So I'm really hoping that the fit is nice. And I didn't try them on after picking them up. I just grabbed them and left because they were closing. And then I was also putting something else in to be tailored. You guys will see me in a video pretty soon talk about some pants that I got from Bloomingdale's, and they were super, super long. You'll see those are super, I like them. I really like them. But they were super long and the waist was a bit baggy. So I did have to get those tailored as well. So that's another thing that I have coming out of the tailor. But yeah, I'm hoping that this one fits well. You guys tell me in the cutaway. And then the other thing that I got fixed, I mentioned to you guys before, was this top that I got from, I hope I mentioned it to you. I'm trying to remember the order of these videos. But this top that I got from either Poshmark or Macari, it's like a trapeze crop top. And one of the buttons here, one of the snaps down here at the bottom was missing. And so they replaced that for me so that it could snap shut. So now it snaps shut. And this is such an adorable top. So I'm really excited about that. The other thing that I got, that I had to get quote unquote tailored, was a ring that I bought, and I shared that with you I think on my last Friday Fable Friday was that I did pick up a ring for my, you know, wedding ring finger, and I think it's going to be a little bit more permanent, something simple and sleek. And I had to get it sized down from a 6 to a 3 3/4. So I found a place on Jewelers Row here in Chicago that would size it down for 25 bucks, and that's all she wrote. So, which is much better than everywhere else, because I went to another jewelry store that said $75. The place where I bought it from said $40. And this one was going to be $25. It's white gold, so they have to replate it and reset and resecure the stone and all that stuff. So that's the reason why it's not like a $10 thing, you know. Also around clothes, we're going to keep the theme for clothes for a little bit. The other thing I want to mention is a story. I've only mentioned this to one other person. One of my girlfriends knows about this one, and I've been having a dilemma with this for a while. You might have noticed in some of my videos in the past that there's this unsightly plastic bag hanging behind me that looks like this, and it's hanging in the background, and you'll probably notice it on some of the videos now that I've mentioned it, but it's either hanging on the hook behind me, or all you see is the bottom of this bag hanging down somewhere. But I've been moving this strategically all around my closet because of different reasons. But here's a story for you. So you guys know how much I absolutely love the Balmain blazer. And I just would not invest in that much, you know, like thousands of dollars for this blazer. Like, I've even done whole videos dedicated to me trying to recreate or refashion regular blazers into Balmain blazers with buttons that kind of look like Balmain-esque. So anyway, it has been a thing for me, you know, just kind of always looking for that Balmain blazer on the cheap. And some way, somehow, I accidentally lucked up on finding one. I went to Nordstrom Rack, looking through the racks during one of their sale days, and in the size 0 section, I found a Balmain blazer that was a size 12. So immediately I thought, this isn't going to fit me, but I can get it and sell it. So a blazer that was originally $2,500, I ended up paying, hold on, I don't know what I ended up paying for it because it was 25% off of this price. It's $236.99 here, but I got 25% off of that. So something that was $24.50, I ended up getting for, you know, whatever this would be, like almost $200, just under $200. So now, I wanted to sell it, and I put it on Poshmark and Mercari to sell it. No bites. Maybe my price is too high, but I just feel like in comparison to all the other blazers with that are new with tags that are in a similar price point, is actually cheaper. But you have to take into consideration everyone's really, you know, working from home. No one's really traveling. There isn't a high demand for blazers at the moment. So that being said, I have this blazer, and I've been trying to decide at first, you know, should I return it or should I continue to sell it? Or the last option, should I keep it and just get it tailored so that it fits me? Because, you know, the shoulders are a bit big, right? And it would just be an oversized blazer. So I haven't decided. One thing that I have decided on, I'm not going to return it. Because last week was the window for which I had to return it. So I've passed that point up. I can't, they give you a certain amount of time. And I've missed that window. So I'm stuck with it. So I can either tailor it or continue to try to sell it. And just keep lowering the price or find another platform to try to sell it on. So if you were me and you were in love with Balmain and have been pining over a Balmain blazer for 5 years, would you tailor it and keep it? Or would you sell it and stand to make, you know, hundreds of dollars? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that I wouldn't know, but I really don't know what I want to do. So in the comments down below, let me know what you would do. The next thing along clothes I want to share with you, and I'm super excited to share this with you. There's a brand that I've been pining over for the longest. It keeps coming up on all of my social media feeds. It's because I must have clicked on it at some point, but it comes up in my email. It comes up everywhere. And it's a brand called Farm Rio. And it's a women's clothing brand, an authentic Brazilian women's clothing brand that is inspired by the beautiful women of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And the colors and the patterns and the cuts, they're all so vibrant and sexy and feminine and all of the things that you want as a woman in your clothes. And I have always wanted something from this brand, but the sales were just never deep enough for me. So finally, they had a sale recently, and I was able to find something that I thought the price was decent enough on. And let me share that with you. This one is called, I think it's Cashew Military Wrap Dress. And I think the reason why it's called that is because it's in these varying shades of military green, but the pattern on here is of the cashew plant. All of the things that you see there, you know, the patterns on them are of things in, most of them I would say, are things in nature. So it would be like bananas or leaves, or like this one, a cashew, or birds, or something that kind of just transports you to Brazil. And this is one of them. So anyway, let me, hopefully I am sharing this with you. So this is the, can't see the tag too well, but that's the tag. It's so pretty. So hopefully I am doing a cutaway as we speak, or have already done a cutaway so you can see, we can see if I am happy with this. But I have been pining over this brand for the longest because I just felt, it just spoke to me. It spoke to me. So I wanted to introduce it to you today. So this has been like a secret pining thing happen on the side. You know, usually I'm very open with my obsessions with you guys, but I just felt like, you know, this one was one that I kept to myself, and I would just and just look at it and just look at it online. But I definitely, I think I got I'm trying to think, how much was the original price? So it's not on here. I will pop it on the screen, or hopefully I've already popped on the screen the original price versus the price that I got it for. It was free shipping, which was amazing. So I've introduced you. Now maybe you'll go look at it, and hopefully I haven't made you spend more money than you were wanting to. You know what I mean? I hope I didn't do that to you. The other thing I want to mention is I've started a series, which you probably, hopefully, depending on the order of these videos, hopefully you've already seen one that I've done about my blue jeans. But I'm doing a series where I'm trying to clear out my closet. If you have observed, maybe you have or have not observed, my closet is starting to explode again. And even if you haven't observed it, I've been open about the fact that my closet is exploding again, even though I did a massive clear out just months ago. So that being said, I am trying to consciously, I don't know, purposefully and consciously clear out my closet. I just love everything, and I can't love everything. I have a finite amount of space and finite amount of money, all of the things. I need to figure out what needs to go. So in order to do that, I have invited you to comment and help me decide what I need to let go. So I am eagerly awaiting your feedback, and I will be purging as we go along, and hopefully that will make space for the things that I'm looking around, because I can see them, the things that don't have a home and need to be neatly placed. Like, por ejemplo, I know you're tired of seeing those clothes folded up behind me in every single video that I do. Because I'm too lazy to put away. I'm not completely filled, but I'm too lazy to put away. But in some places I am completely filled. So, yeah. I keep admitting it, but I don't do anything to change it. I got a problem. And the last thing I want to mention, because I know all of you have been sitting on the edge of your seats to know what happened, Argo Tea and this expired tea that they sent me. I did reach out to them and say, hey, I don't think that you intended to send me this expired ass tea. What do you want to do about it? And they were aghast. They were like, oh my gosh. They were like, oh my, we're so sorry. We didn't realize, blah, blah, blah. We have a whole case of them. I'll send you another. Whatever. I'll get another one, but in the meantime, if I hadn't paid attention, I probably would have drank it and my eyebrows would have fallen off, and, you know, everybody been wondering why I didn't have any eyebrows, because I drank that nasty tea. I don't know. So anyway, that brings me to the end of today's Fable Friday. Hopefully that closed the loop on a few things that we've been talking about. I don't even know if is there anything else that I've let you hang on that you want to hear about? I feel like there is, and I'm just not remembering right now. But just let me know. Is there anything that I've mentioned before that you're wondering whatever happened to ... And I will gladly fill in the blank. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share it with your friends, because you know, I always say this, if you liked it, if they're supposed to be your friend, right? If you liked it, I'm pretty sure they'd like it too. So help a sister out. Share my channel. Share it on your socials. Share it through email. Tell somebody about it verbally. Whatever. But we need to grow. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.